Omibo Kelekwemonyu Kelonyanta Biko, the information we don't drop now. As I'm talking to you now, this one just dropped some couple of minutes ago and it hit my desktop. What did that information say? Why the US Congress must hear Biafra cry now. It said that the US Congress, whether they like it or not, that the Biafra cry must be heard now. Afford to ignore Biafra call, it is going to end in disaster. Anytime you are praying and you are looking for an angel that will take your prayer point to God directly, my brother, just mention Rep. Really more. That US congressman, this man is going to tuta that whether they like it or not, he said under probability, this is the reason. And that reason is what you are about to hear now. The reason why the government of US and also the congressmen must listen to the Biafra cry. So please let me just play the clip to you. While I'm playing the clip to you, endeavor to make sure you use your pen and paper to be jotting down some certain things because it is for our own good. You are going to learn a lot from what you are going to watch now. So please listen attentively. And as you are watching, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I am sorry if I have taken much of your time. Happy new day, happy new month, happy new week. It shall be well with all of us. Most especially, happy Monday. This Monday must surely yield us increase upon increase. Oh yeah, let's go there.
Why the U.S. Congress cannot afford to ignore Biafran's cry now. There comes a time when a people's pain can no longer be edited to fit diplomatic language. That time is now. The Biafran question is not propaganda. It is not rumor.
Yes.
It is not a fringe whisper.
Yes.
It is the lived experience of millions from the old eastern region of Nigeria who have endured war, starvation, exclusion, political suppression, and continuous suspicion within the Nigerian state.
And a massacre.
The world may prefer comfort,
God.
but justice demands clarity.
Of course.
The Nigerian genocidal war on Biafra, 1967-1970, was not a minor conflict. It was a catastrophe that led to the death of over 3 million Biafrans,
3 to 5 million
women and children, many through starvation. Entire communities were shattered. Children wasted away under blockade.
God.
Families were erased.
God.
When the war ended, the slogan, "No victor, no vanquished," was declared. Yet economic policies, political arrangements, and structural imbalances left many Biafrans feeling permanently disadvantaged. That wound did not close. It hardened. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu led indigenous people of Biafra IPOB exists because unresolved grievances exist. IPOB calls for self-determination through a referendum, a political solution to a political question. Branding such a movement as terrorism does not erase the grievance behind it. It escalates it. The proscription of IPOB in 2017 remains one of the most controversial political actions in modern Nigerian history. Criminalizing a movement advocating self-determination transformed a political debate into a security confrontation. The life imprisonment of Nnamdi Kanu did not silence the agitation. It intensified it. To millions of Biafrans, his prosecution symbolizes something larger.
Of course.
The shrinking space for dissent. When political agitation is treated solely as a criminal enterprise, the message sent is clear. Dialogue is closed.
Very clear.
That is not how durable democracies behave. The Southeast remains tense. Military checkpoints dominate highways. Fear influences daily commerce. Ordinary citizens bear the weight of political confrontation.
Always.
Yet beneath the tension lies a deeper issue, a region that feels unheard. For decades, Biafrans have pointed to uneven federal appointments, infrastructural neglect, and political marginalization. Whether Abuja acknowledges it or not, the perception is powerful, and perceptions shape stability. Nigeria is not a peripheral state in global affairs. It is Africa's largest economy and population center. The United States maintains strong diplomatic and security partnerships with Abuja. But with partnership comes responsibility. If the United States Congress can hold hearings on democratic standards in other regions of the world, then in Nigeria it can examine whether due process has been fully upheld in politically sensitive cases. whether counterterrorism laws are being applied proportionately,
Yes.
whether avenues for peaceful political dialogue exist, whether long-standing regional grievances are being addressed constructively. This is not interference in sovereignty. It is alignment with democratic principles. History teaches a hard lesson. When peaceful political expression is narrowed, frustration intensifies. The Biafran question has survived 5 decades of suppression. That alone should signal that it is not a temporary agitation.
Of course.
It is a structural issue. Suppressing a demand does not dissolve it.
Yes.
It forces it underground.
Yeah.
And underground grievances grow sharper.
Of course.
The cry of Biafra is not a call for chaos. It is a demand for dignity, fairness, and political recognition.
Equity.
The United States Congress does not need to take sides on territorial questions. It needs to take a stand for principles,
Yes.
justice, accountability, and dialogue over force. If democracy means anything, it must mean that even uncomfortable voices are heard. Now is the time to listen. Not when tensions explode, not when instability spreads, not when regret replaces action.
Now is the time. I pick this word. Now is the time. I hope we all have heard the reasons why the congressmen and women, men of timbers and calibers, the decision makers, men who have blood that is flowing through their veins, unlike the animals we have in that zoo they called a country, they must, it is not under probability, they must listen to the cry of Biafrans. Yes, the matter must have reached to the office, or rather to the desk of the only Ekweme in the whole world, the man who says A and it remains A. Unlike the half-dead presidents of some countries who will tell you they will do A but will end up doing B. So everybody must begin to ask now. I thought this matter have reached to the Oga Trump table. Yes, but don't forget that this is unanimous decision they have to make in the congressmen, because every matter Oga Trump must take action. Congressmen must be involved. So the matter there in table, but the congressmen yet to decide or yet to have a consensus whether to carry on with what the Biafrans want or to decide to play to the gallery of the terrorist country called Nigeria. So I hope this message, in fact, the message outlines all the whole areas that have been lacking, that make it impossible for anybody to say that Biafra is going to die like a fire. No, my brother, if you are having such mindset, you better have a rethink, because this issue of Biafra is not something that can just go away like that without no achievement. Everybody have every right to say whatever they like. Yes, they have every right to do that. And they have every right to believe on whatever they want to believe. Just like people believe that Biafra is an online country. No problem. But that online country have called for global. In fact, the global now is talking about that online country. In fact, that online country is giving some people sleepless nights. You said they have an online country, yet you keep on sending delegates from east, west, north and south. Anywhere they have lobbyists, you will send your delegate go there. You will allow them to continue with this their online country as per se. Let's see what comes out of it. Anyway, let me read you another news for you, just to let you know that when this man said I will do, he will do. He said that these people is going to be wiped out if they refuse to hearken to the voice of reconciliation and negotiation. He did it. War. 48 Iranian leaders killed in US-Israeli operation. Donald Trump now talk this one. He make it clear even before they strike that these people have to come. Let us negotiate. That peace is the only way out. They refused. Instead, they call him all manner of names and tell him, go to hell, you cannot do anything. Now, he don't strike. The mother hen don't buy, the chicks don't scatter. That is the end of Solomon Grundy. Every other one becomes a history. The President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, has claimed that over 48 Iranian leaders have been killed in an ongoing US-Israeli bombardment, describing the offensive as a major success. Nobody can believe the success we are having. 48 leaders are gone in one shot, and it is moving along rapidly. Trump said in an interview with Fox News, the military strike launched Saturday aims to dismantle the Islamic Republic leadership and degrade its military capabilities. Iran has confirmed the death of its supreme leader, Ali Khamenei. In a separate interview with CNBC, Trump retreated his confidence in the operation's progress. We are doing our job, not just for us, but for the world, and everything is ahead of schedule, he said. Things are evolving in a very positive way right now. A very positive way. The interviews were conducted before the U.S. military announced its first casualties in the conflict. The United States Central Command confirmed that 3 service members were killed, 5 seriously wounded, and several others sustained lighter injuries. UnitedStatesCentral.com also said U.S. forces have sunk an Iranian warship at a dock in the Gulf of Oman as part of ongoing operations. You know, we're supposed to celebrate more. The Biafrans. And also the real and original Muslims in Nigeria are supposed to celebrate more, because the dismantling of this regime in Iran is definitely going to affect all other extremist governments that's in place now and the one that are still planning to be in place, just like Nigeria. So this man death, the death of their leader in Iran, my brother, it has devastated every plan that these people are having, because this is the master planner. An old idiot is a master planner of everything that is happening, both in Nigeria, in anywhere that you hear about extremists. All the whole of Africa, this man is the engineer. Now he is gone. I said before, and I will repeat myself again, the mother hen, when the mother hen is down, the chicks is going to scatter. Now, it is celebration for the people of Biafra. In case you don't know it now. That this man's death liberated you in one way or the other. Okay, now here we go take a break and I'll hear my voice again when I come back. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos. Catch you next time.